Okay guys, we're at the Open. We are behind the scenes at Troon, and this is about as cool as it gets from a golf equipment journalist point of view, because we're where all the tour trucks are. This is where players are coming to, get new wedges. This is where they're coming to, tweak their setups at all, new driver head, new grips. This is where it all happens in the sort of few days leading up to the start of the Open. So I'm just going to show you what's here. We've got the Wilson staff tour truck here, so you'll have players like Padraig Harrington, who's one of the biggest tweakers in golf. He'll be going in there quite regularly, getting things changed. Probably the busiest tour truck of this week will be this one here, which is the TaylorMade truck. They've got new bags for this week as well. They've got new special bags. You can see here, 2016 Major Championship, Victor Duison, Marcus Fraser. Obviously there's a player. That's probably the bag that he's just took out, and he's probably got his new bag on the go there. So walking down a little bit further, we've just been in the Mizuno tour truck talking about what sort of things that Luke Donald and Chris Wood would have been changing this week. Srixon, players like Graham McDowell, Shane Lowry, they'll probably be in there, getting, all little things as well, just like, getting gloves for the week, getting caps for the week. They'll usually just go in and grab a load of gloves, grab a load of caps, and then crack on. I don't know if there's anyone in there now. No, just doing a bit of re-gripping going on in there. There's a Nike truck here. Obviously, like Rory McIlroy, Tommy Fleetwood. They might be going in there changing a few things for this week. Ping truck here. Obviously the likes of Lee Westwood, Andy Sullivan might be tweaking things on there. Hi Dom. Hi mate, how you doing? Alright, good to see you.
I see you too. Well?
Yeah, really well, thanks. So move down a little bit further. You see you really don't appreciate the actual size of some of these trucks until you stood right next to them. And look at that, it's an absolute beast of a vehicle, that Nike tour truck. And it's funny, you never actually see these driving out on the road. It's always amazing how they all kind of turn up. They must drive right in the middle of the night, 'cause I've never ever seen one actually driving anywhere. Titleist truck there. So just a little bit about the Titleist truck. That'll also be where the Vokey wedge stuff goes on. So Bob Vokey, Aaron Dill, I'm not sure if Bob's here, but his right hand man Aaron Dill will be here working really hard this week. So he's the guy that will be polishing a lot of wedges, adding, taking away bounce of wedges and things like that. So I reckon he'll be one of the busiest guys here this week, because you get a lot of these Americans playing on the PGA Tour. This might be the only links golf they experience this year, so the wedge man will be really busy this week. Moving down a little bit further, so we've got the Callaway truck here. They've also got some bags, new bags this week. Have a look out for them, of course. These will be their old ones, the ones that were on a regular basis. But yeah, look out for, they've got these really cool Royal Troon bags for this week. Then got the FootJoy Kevin. Hi mate, you right? Good afternoon. How you doing? This is Lewis from FootJoy, who's just done a bit of filming.
Nice to meet you, how are we?
Hi, what sort of stuff are you going to be doing this week?
So we're, actually the exclusives. We've got an open exclusive MyJoy. You'll be giving out to a couple of customers today. Names are on the boxes for who usually wears the shoe. Previous Icon wearers that have always given it support, we'll get them on some feet. So there's still a couple of guys.
I think I might seen Andy Sullivan possibly wearing something like that. Yeah, A Sullivan, there he is.
Got a couple of them. Stenson, Paul Laurie, massive fan of Icons, he'll always be in them as well. And then this is just stock, so whatever players usually wear, we try and keep full runs of stock. Icon Black, which has replaced the Icon, so white and black is what pros tend to request most as well. New Freestyle, Dryjoy Tours, Hyperflex, which has been very popular, and Dryjoy Casual this year
these
as well.
have been very popular, haven't they? Dryjoy Casual,
Dryjoy Casual,
Willett, Louis Oosthuizen.
Lee Westwood's a massive supporter of them as well. It's just that they feel that they're more centred to the ground with that type of sole. Some players just adapt to it better. they all feel that they get as much traction and support out of our spikeless product as they do with the spiked, and it's just a lot easier for them.
Absolutely.
In and out. You can see around there, they are popular in the cab just now as well.
Yeah.
And socks is a massive staple for us as well.
So what would a player do week of the Open in terms of their footwear? Will they have like some shoes that they'll just have, or will they come into you and they'll get some fresh shoes for this week?
Yeah, depending player name, who they are, they'll get a list of shoes start of the year or split out during the year and certain drops for them and things as well. But at the 4 majors, FootJoy turn up with the cab. It's not a tour truck, we're not at all of them, but for the 4 majors we like to put something special on, give them something new for the week, introduce them to a couple of new shoes that we might be launching later in the year or following year as well. I might have
seen Lee Westwood posted a picture.
There's some pictures out there of them, yes. They're looking cool. Really good. It's an updated version of one of our current spikeless models. Feedback is it's a very stable shoe, a bit more cushioning built into it as well. Yeah. It's been very popular. Brandon Grace has them on this week as well.
Cool.
So I think we've got Mbaye and very good support.
So obviously you're here where all the tour trucks are. Players are coming and going. We sometimes just get people popping in and say,
it's good. That's why we keep the couches in as well. It's good when the sun's on, but usually when you get the showers they'll maybe come back in off the practice ground, and this is more than welcome to come in, sit down with the caddies, the manager, have a wee chat, maybe speak to us about something that we're wanting to do with them in the years, get some interviews and things. But we keep the doors open. It's come anytime you need to sit and have a wee rest.
What about their gloves? Would that come from here, or do the actual tour trucks keep stashes of gloves on there?
We keep the stocks on the tour truck, but they are put in players' lockers on last Thursday, so they'll all have been filled with balls and gloves, go in the lockers. We've got a list of who uses what ball, who uses what glove, and we make sure they're in before the players even arrive, so that's a nice little welcome for them getting here.
How many gloves do you think an average tour player would go through in a week like this? Couple around?
A dozen.
Yeah,
a dozen. Some go through 3-4 around. Just personal choice.
If it's raining, they might be going through a few more this
quicker
this week
as well. So you could be looking at 2 dozen, including all the practice rounds and things like that as well.
Do you keep some of the rain gloves sort of like well stocked
rain
as well?
glove, wints. The back room there is full of all our waterproofs and stuff, so it's a little bit more messy through the back.
So how does that work for? Is this for players that are just contracted to wear FootJoy apparel that they might just come in and just
No. Anyone that requests it, we're happy to provide it for them. If they feel that our waterproofs will be best suited for them, we're happy to provide the waterproofs for the players, regardless
of their affiliation maybe to any other brands.
They wouldn't be asking if they weren't allowed to wear it.
Okay, right.
So those that are contracted wouldn't ask for it. If they are happy to ask for it, we're happy to provide it. So we would offer Tour XP trousers. That's the main trouser that we provide. Some players prefer the more lightweight Hydrolite option, and we've got all our Tour XPs and base layers and things. And then this is just a little bit more stock stores, towels, hats, things as well.
We've got some bags with some people's names on.
So that's Zach Johnson's waterproofs. He's just dropped them in. He's out in the range just now, doesn't want to go back to his exclusive locker room. And just think bits and bobs for the likes of Jimmy Walker. He's got a couple of pairs of shoes here still to come and collect as well.
So that is Zach Johnson's waterproof jacket that he would have worn at the Ryder Cup, maybe?
Just something that he's been practicing in, so it's maybe one of his favourites. So he's maybe travelled over in it. He's not allowed to wear it for press releases or anything, so he's just taking it back off again. Jimmy Walker's got a couple of pairs of shoes. He's
he an icon wearer, Jimmy?
Yes, one of his are in there just now. That's the ones that he's left.
That's Jimmy Walker's
want
shoe.
To get rid of them.
Smells pretty fresh to me.
Yeah. Won't be. You can see well polished. They do maintain their shoes as well. Some players like to take the shoes back when they're finished with them. They've maybe got friends or relatives or a special charity that they prefer to donate their shoes to as well. So
is Jimmy Walker done with these shoes now, or will he come back and get them?
He'll come back and collect them. We've got 2 of his other pairs of shoes from stock. I can't show you what those ones are just now. And we try and be as friendly as we can for all the players. So anything we can do to help, if it's be it a storeroom for a couple of hours, we're always happy to lend a hand.
Well, that's cool. Lewis, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure. Cheers. Pleasure. Thanks for your time. Nice to meet you. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, gents.
So we just walk back up, just to the other end. You never know who we might bump into. I know it's John Daly just popping into the practice there.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, perfect. 2 o'clock. We'll see you on the. You've got a pass for him to get in because we haven't got any spare.
It's John Daly's bag. Got some ping wedges in there. New, possibly some new ping irons in there, but I couldn't comment on that.
62-degree working 62.
Steve, what's up? Right?
Liam, hi mate. Liam,
How's it
how you
going?
doing? How are you, alright mate? So yeah, just walk back up there. So as you see, it's, you know, one of the coolest places to be. You just never know who you're going to bump into. There's John Solheim there, the president of the team. So, you know, if you spend enough time here, you'll probably bump into everyone, you know, who's anyone here at the Open Championship. So there you go, pretty cool, eh?